If there's one thing I would teach you if you're just starting out using AI as a mum, it would be this 3-step system. I started to use AI as a busy mum and I've saved myself on average 5 hours a week. And I'm now teaching you how to do the same to save yourself time and to reduce your mental load. So let's get into this 3-step system. One of the most monotonous and in my opinion boring tasks of the week is the weekly meal planning. And it's a no-brainer when it comes to things that you can hand off to AI to give you a little bit of a helping hand. I use ChatGPT for this purpose exactly. It's all about the prompt, and the power of the prompt really is the most important thing. So I want you to remember that when you are prompting, there are 4 F's. So those 4 F's are going to give you the best prompt possible and get you the best results back from ChatGPT. So what are they? Focus, facts, feeling, and format. So in terms of the focus, it's the task itself. What do you want ChatGPT to do? Then when it comes to fact, it's all about the details, all those minute details. Family of 3, one of us is vegetarian, one of us doesn't like eating meat on a Wednesday. That's crazy. One of us is lactose intolerant, any kind of dietary requirements, and it's got a little bit of a detail that ChatGPT needs to know to make this prompt work best. You need to include it in this part. Then it comes down to feeling. In this case, the prompt, it's all about making things as easy and as simple for you as possible. When it comes down to feeling, it's all about tone that you want the response back in. So for me, I want to make sure that it's accessible. I'm not having a million ingredients. I'm not a gourmet chef, and I want to make this as easy as possible for me. So that is what I include in the prompt. And then finally, format. How do you want the response back? And it may be that you really want things back in a detailed list with the headings to be the days of the week so you can follow things really simply. However you want it, think about it and put it into your prompt. My weekly prompt sounds something like this. Help me create a meal plan that works for my family of 3 with 2 adults and 1 child who is 1 year old. I don't have loads of time to cook in the evening, so everything needs to take approximately 30 minutes or less. I want healthy and balanced meals that my whole family can enjoy, and we all eat meat. Please keep things simple, no complicated recipes or long ingredients lists. I want to be able to cook these as a busy mum, not a gourmet chef. Give me a 7-day plan that includes breakfast, lunch for 5 days for 2 people, and on 2 of the days for all 3 of us. And I also want dinners for every day of the week. Share the recipes with me so I can review them before moving on to the next step, and share them in the format of days of the week. So it is a long prompt, but it's packed with all the detail that I could possibly give it. So I'm not going back and forth a million times. I'm going to review what ChatGPT gives me in terms of those meals of the week and then make slight tweaks and go from there. This is when we go on to step 2. And once you're happy with the meals that ChatGPT has given you and they work for your family, you're going to then ask it to give you the list in order of the way that you shop, so that it's categorized in food groups. If you shop in a big store, you can actually try and put in the name, location of that store, and ChatGPT will try and find any information it can on the internet about the layout of that store. It's worth giving a go and seeing if it works for you. Right, on to step 3, and this is where you're going to go down either of 2 routes. So either you're going to go to the shop yourself and that's where your journey is going to end, or you're going to ask ChatGPT to do the shop for you. And for those that don't know, ChatGPT has agent mode, which can go into your online shopping and start putting things in the basket for you. It does save a lot of time, but one tip I would give is always put in your bank details yourself. Do not let ChatGPT do that, just for security and privacy reasons, but it's going to build your basket. So again, you're saving yourself time. And this is a feature that not many people know or use currently, but it is available and it is brilliant. Go give it a go and make sure that you put in the bank details yourself. So that is my 3-step system. And for me, taking that task off me every single week saves me so much time, and as I said, it's not my favorite job of the week. So if I can delegate that to ChatGPT or AI in general, that is a win in my book. This is all about making your life easier as a mum. There are so many other things that you've got to do, so taking small tasks like this off your plate really does make a difference. I'm going to be sharing more tips on how mums can save time by using AI and get to that magic number of saving 5 hours a week by using AI. If that sounds good, something that you really want to do as a mum, hit the follow button so you don't miss an upload. That's it for today, but I will see you in my next video.